Go ahead,
Yeah.
Shashank.
So hi everyone, and thank you for joining this webinar, and we are glad to walk through our put AI to Nova Assist webinar, and let me introduce I work as an account manager for Royal Cyber, and I'm based out of Houston, Texas. I do have my team will be part of this webinar. Brajesh is head of ServiceNow division for Royal Cyber, and I do have Rahul. Rahul is our delivery manager who takes care of all the delivery related to our existing work. So the agenda would be we're gonna walk you through but Royal Cyber overview and some of our service now capability plus our now assist for FSM demo and our offerings. So we started in 2002. It's been like more than 20 plus years. We are in this IT consulting and digital transformation, and our headquarters is in Naperville, Illinois, and we are spread across 10 different areas, and we are operating across different countries like India, Middle East, Canada, US, and Australia. And when it comes to employee strength, we have got more than 3,000 plus employees across the globe, and we support more than 600 plus clients. And when it comes to our technology side, we are a main partner for Microsoft, and also we do have some partnership with other companies like AWS, ServiceNow, Salesforce, MuleSoft, and lot. And when it comes to service now, I think my colleague Brajesh will take it forward. Over to you, Brajesh.
Thanks, Shashank. Hey everyone, this is Rajesh. So a little bit about our ServiceNow practice. Royal Cyber, as Shashank mentioned earlier, we are IT solutions and services. We do digital transformation solutions and services. One of the practices we have is ServiceNow. We use ServiceNow a lot to help clients digitize and automate their business processes. This slide, we're showing you a quick overview of the practice itself, our ServiceNow practice. We have been doing ServiceNow work for over 10 plus years. We've done a lot of successful projects, and we have a good sized team of internal SMEs that can help implement the platform and multiple applications on the platform and also integrate it with your existing systems. Some of the applications that you see here, ITSM, ITOM, CSM, these are the more common ones that we have implemented for a lot of our clients, but these are not all the applications. We've implemented a whole lot more as well. And we have at the bottom, we see the certifications that we have. We have deep skills, we have certified consultants, implementation specialists, architects, and developers who have the skills to get anything implemented on ServiceNow. One last thing, we are one of the very few companies that are recognized by Gartner for ServiceNow consulting, implementation, and managed services. So if you look us up, you'll find our Gartner profile and the reviews and the ratings that customers have given us on Gartner. All right. That being said, let's come straight to today's topic. So today's topic is putting AI to work, especially in the field service management. Before we go into that, I want to start with what are the options available? What are the AI options available on the ServiceNow platform? So one thing that a lot of people may not be aware of is AI isn't new at the ServiceNow platform level. There are currently multiple ways you can use AI on the ServiceNow platform. For example, virtual agent and NLU-based programming, that is an option that's available. It has been available for quite a few years now. Predictive intelligence is another option, and there's a bunch of products, including predictive intelligence as a product that is also available. And then the more recent offering is Now Assist. Today's webinar, we are focusing more on Now Assist. We are going to do future events that are focused on Now Assist and AI agents as well. AI agents is the next offering, which leverages Now Assist, that can also be leveraged. So let's take a look at Now Assist. This is the most recent AI capability that the platform has. And these are examples of some of the areas on the ServiceNow platform where Now Assist can be used. So you can see here that it can be used in ITSM, CSM, FSM, SPM, etc. It can be used in all of these products. Within these products, what can Now Assist do? We've listed a few bullets of what Now Assist can do within these products. So for example, in ITSM, you can use it for incident summarization, case summarization, knowledge article creation, resolution notes creation, etc. We're actually going to see some of these features today, specifically in FSM. We're going to see that as well. And this is another slide. In general, if you use Now Assist, which is ServiceNow's AI offering, you use that. These are the more common features that are applicable across the platform. You can use it for summarization, task and chat. You can use it for notes creation. You can use it for search or within the portal or virtual agent. You can use it to generate code, generate workflows. There's even a Gen AI controller that allows you to use your own AI. Use your own AI. There are customers who prefer to use their own AI to get work done on the ServiceNow platform. That is also an option that's available. So that's a capability that the platform has. All right. Now let's look at FSM and how you can benefit from field service management. Over to you, Rahul.
Thank you, Brijesh. Hi, everyone. Thanks again for joining today's webinar. So I'll be mostly walking you through the field service management module of ServiceNow. What are the process, what benefit or what advantage ServiceNow has in field service management space. And of course, I'll be talking about the Now Assist, the AI capability, which is available with field service management, and a demo of one use case, one feature available within Now Assist. But before I jump on to the field service management detail, for everyone who is new to ServiceNow, let me give a quick round of introduction about the platform, what this platform looks like, what are the inclusions, what are the features available. So you see, ServiceNow is a modern a cloud-based platform which helps large organizations, not always large organization, but even the mid-sized organization who are at certain level of maturity in their digital journey, and take it to another level of business transformation, another level of automation in the process. So ServiceNow is a suite of applications, suite of modules built across the organization, covers every aspect of the organization. Plus, it is also considered as platform of platforms. What I mean by that is ServiceNow works very much seamlessly with other application through its integration capability. So whether you have maybe a custom tool, a homegrown tool, or a legacy tool, or maybe some third-party application, cloud infrastructure, in fact, also you can integrate that with ServiceNow platform, and it has the capability of bi-direction, kind of transfer of data, information, analyzing that, and also driving the workflows. So that's exactly what the platform means. It gives you a single layer of engagement, single layer of intelligence through which you can drive your enterprise process. What you see at the top is the omni-channel experience, as it is a modern platform and the end user requires the I would say experience across the channels, whether it is mobile, whether it is portal, whether it is workspace, whether it is communities, everything. So ServiceNow offers everything as an engagement layer. Then you have the applications and modules in different areas of the organization. We have technology and excellence, which covers your IT service desk, IT infrastructure, the cloud management, asset management, and of course the IT security as well. Then you have your customer experience, managing end-to-end life cycle of your customers. How do you engage with the customers? How do you serve them? How do you onboard them? And of course, how do you provide field service, kind of experience and services? That's exactly is the core topic today. And then you also have sales and order management, more like the CRM part that you can drive from ServiceNow. Then you have your employee experience layer, where you have HR and talent development, workspace, the employee benefits, those kind of a things. So more like a HR ERP you can consider. In fact, it can integrate with the ERPs as well, but it is more like engagement and workflow driven employee processes. And then you have your operational excellence, which includes IRM, risk management, TPRM, third party risk management, and also the SPM project portfolio management, application portfolio management. You can kind of initiate, you can drive the entire organization projects, whether it is IT or non-IT. You can do that through a single tool, single application, which is the SPM. And then you have some verticalized solution for finance and also for manufacturing industry. So in a nutshell, ServiceNow offers variety of horizontal and industry verticalized solution for you to lead on the path of business transformation. Lastly, the platform core features includes the predictive intelligence, single data model, integrations, and of course the machine learning and data mining, which is available. Next, as the CSM and FSM process, what is the business challenge that any organization has in terms of how do they manage their customer service or the field service? What you see here is basically you have a set of process of the customers reaching out to your customer support. Till that time it is okay, you have a centralized customer support, you have somebody to take those calls or those tickets. But eventually the problem comes when you try to, or when you fulfill those requests, or when you solve that issue. For that, any organization has to depend on multiple functions, multiple departments, and some of the tickets or requests can be very complicated, and it involves not just one or two, but in fact 5, 6, 10 functions also. And that's exactly what you see. Traditionally, a lot of organization has manual process or semi-automatic process, and plenty of things are heavy lifted by the person, humans, through emails, through phone calls. So these are basically all the manual activities which are done, and these are very siloed process. So that's a very, I would say, divided or disintegrated kind of process that you see a lot of time with any organization in the customer support and also in the field service management process also. What ServiceNow offers or solve is basically streamlining the process, bringing all the functions under one platform, whether it is the engagement layer, or whether it is through the workflows, or whether it is through the intelligence, or whether it is through the integrations, pulling information from third-party application or ERP systems. You can get that view from the single console, and you don't have to hop from one system to another to answer the customer's requests or any question they have. That's exactly what you see. The front layer remains the same, but the fulfillment is done more smartly, more intelligently, and it helps in decreasing the cost, reducing the time to respond and solve the issue, and that results in great experience and increased revenue through more loyal customer. So when you have a very seamless integrated process, you save a lot of time, and the customer gets delighted with your response. That's exactly the CSM and FSM advantages in ServiceNow. And the FSM mostly relates to those kind of services which involves anybody, an engineer or a service person, to go on the field with the task and with certain activity and solve that. So how it is done? So normally the case is created on the front line on the customer support side, and then the task or case is assigned to ServiceNow, or I would say the person who is on the field, basically the agent, service agents, I would say. These are the features which are available for any service engineer or agent, more on the field service management or workspace side basically. So you have your work order management, you have your questionnaires, you have the contract management that can be seen by the field engineer, field service person, so that they can respond based on the coverage. Then you have your dispatcher workforce. How do you dispatch the work to who, based on the availability, based on the skill set, and that is again very intelligent. It picks the skill set and dispatches automatically. So it's more like skill based work assignment. That what you can think of. And then you have your agent calendar, field service marketplace, and you have your work maintenance, plan work maintenance, you have your site mapping, you have your Google map integration through which the route or the task which is assigned to service engineer, service person can be done more efficiently based on the location, nearest point first, and then moving as per the right suggestion to improve the time and effort of the service engineer. And then there are some meta I would say features available, such as process mining. You can also try work optimization and also intraday optimization with field service management. These are basically the intelligence layer based on the data you have available. And lastly, these are the platform core, which I have already covered, so I will not touch upon that once again. Now let me quickly jump on to the demo, show you one piece of the field service management, now assist feature, which Brijesh has also talked about. So give me one moment. But in fact, let me come back to the deck once again and give you a glimpse of it. One moment, please. Okay, I hope you can see my screen here. So there are primarily three features available on the Now Assist side in field service management. You have your summarization, which is order task summarization. Wherever there is a work order that has been assigned to someone, that can be summarized by the technician. You also have the knowledge article creation. You can create the knowledge article based on the comments and based on the work notes that has been created by the service agent. And then you have your chat summarization, the way you talk to or interact with the end user, all those activities that you have done. You don't have to summarize that in your work notes. It can be automatically done by Now Assess itself. So I'll touch upon one part of it, which is the work order task summarization, how a service engineer would work on a ticket, starting with the assignment of the task. So if you see my screen, this is the view any agent service engineer can see. So essentially the work is assigned and the person can look at that task which has been assigned to him or her on the mobile application, and based on the task the person would start the work. So this is the work which has been assigned to the service person, service engineer, and this is basically an AC repair order. So the person gets that task, clicks on it, and see what this task is about. First, the brief about what is the location of the client. So it is in San Francisco, California. You see the street name, you see the account name, and then the person would essentially accept the task. They can of course reject also if they are not available or that does not matches their skill set. That there's an option to reject as well, and that would be automatically assigned to someone else who matches the skill and who is also available. So it will more like a queue, it will move on to the next person. So when the person accepts it, the first thing, it will be the change in the state, and then you have start of work button here. When the person will start reaching the customer location, the person will start doing the work on that particular issue. Now, before the person actually starts putting his comment, they or get to start the work, they can go through the knowledge article, which is recommended by the the AI, or recommended by the platform, more like a suggestion based on the type of issue it is. So the person can check that knowledge article, read through it, follow the step, and eventually first try to attempt to work. And in the meantime, the person will put the description of the issue, what the diagnosis has been done, what are the findings. The first initial comment will be put in here. Then eventually the person will do the activity, further adding more comments, such as you see there are some additional weird noises which usually happen. So the comment can come up as per the person's finding and as per the activity performed. Eventually, when the person has performed the activity and solved the issue, the person can go into the application again and close this ticket, close this case. When the person clicks on close complete, they have this mandatory field to put in the closure notes. And this is really important because the closure notes will eventually go to the knowledge base also. So that knowledge can also be shared with someone attempting to do the similar kind of resolutions, attempting to solve similar kind of problem. So this closure notes, traditionally a person would have to type in everything, remembering that what was the activity, or maybe going back and forward, and then putting the information, looking at the activity the person has done. That's the traditional way. What ServiceNow Now Assist gives the benefit is you can have this option available when you click on the type, or you put this cursor there. You'll have the option of generate closure notes. Now the system, based on all the comments and all the descriptions put by the, and in fact the knowledge article also put by the agent, will, with a click of button, will be populated and summarized in a very comprehensive manner, starting with the knowledge article, which was access, what was the activity, what was the issues basically, how what was the finding in the diagnosis, and how the issue was resolved. And then the person will simply click on close task. Close task, task is complete, and this actually moves to the central console or central system of ServiceNow, which is the portal view. So this is basically again the view that you see for the summarized notes by the Now Assist. And you have the option to get this information pushed, or in fact it is automatically pushed to the ServiceNow central system, which is a portal. Now this information as it is gets fed in the agent workspace. It could be the customer support agent also, who initially took that information or who is interacting with the customer. That person will have all the information about the work activity that was done, and if it was solved. If not, then how it has gone to the next level. Everything will be summarized here. In fact, the business stakeholders, the managers or decision maker, they can also see view of any sensitive work assigned, or any assignment of their choice. They can see all this information summarized, and they can have a single view of it. So this basically gives the service agent the power to summarize the note without any manual effort, with just a click of button, and very relevant information would be picked up and put in this console for everyone to be utilized. This can also be taken to the knowledge article for the next use as well. So this is one feature that I showcased for work note summarization as part of the field service management. Let me go back to the original slide that we were looking at. Okay, so yeah, so this covers the demo part. Now, this is basically about the where Royal Cyber comes into play, and what we can add, what is that we can do for you in terms of the Now Assist adoption. So, if you're new to Now Assist, we can first help in assessment of the process, or the requirement that you have. So we can help determine the inputs and whatever this customization required. Basically understand your use case, your requirement, and how do you want to implement Now Assist for your field service management. That's the kind of work we take initially. If you are already using Now Assist and ServiceNow FSM, then we can help amplify that. We can help you in configuring and customizing the whole process, adding more value to the investment that you have made. And then you can also take help from Royal Cyber for the implementation. We can help in the fresh field service management or Now Assist implementation. And then we also help in optimize that also. If you're using a ServiceNow FSM and Now Assist, we, through our managed services program with our support services, we help in further optimizing your Now Assist feature, meeting your business requirement, matching your, I would say, leadership requirement, and that's where we can help in the implementation part. Okay, Now, in addition to that, uh, Royal Cyber invests a lot in building new solutions and accelerators, which helps the first time user in the new implementation. So we have an accelerator which helps in the configuration and process setup, and this helps in reducing the cost of or time for implementation and eventually the cost as well by one third. So what you get is rather than executing everything manually, configuring everything manually, this accelerator basically does a lot of work automated, and you have almost one third of the time which gets saved, and you get three times faster install, and of course the development effort is reduced by 70%. So in a nutshell, during the development, configuration, and process setup, these accelerators really add a lot of value and kind of delivering the outcomes quickly to you rather than waiting for a few months or 2 3 months. You can start seeing the value in a month itself. So that's what it is in terms of accelerators. Next is about the Now Assist roadmap. Through our managed services program, we have certain steps that we follow, certain activities, and I would like Brijesh to come in and give some information about the managed services program. Brijesh.
Sure. Thanks, Rahul. So, uh, as my colleague mentioned, Now Assist, we can start with FSM, but really we can start with any of the products on the ServiceNow platform. And what we have seen customers typically what they end up doing is they start with one place, but that's usually not the only place that they're going to use AI. Uh, they end up they end up using AI in many places on the platform. That's where the Now Assist roadmap or managed services comes in. We start with one application or one area where you would like to implement Now Assist. On day one, we form the team that's going to help you do that. And then that same team or that same engagement can be extended to help you implement Now Assist across your ServiceNow platform. Uh, as and when needed, the resources are changed just to align with your roadmap. There's no charge for changing these resources. There's no additional cost. There's no additional paperwork. It's all covered in the contract. It's all available for one economical fixed monthly price. So this sort of engagement or approach, it helps our clients get the most from Now Assist or any AI technology and do it in a way that makes sense. Start with areas where there's the most to gain. So places like FSM and ITSM where there's a lot of manual work happening. Start with those areas, see the results, get the ROI. We do the ROI calculation as well. We will show those to you before and after your implementation of Now Assist. Uh, Clients get to see that and then decide what is the next area where they want to use AI. So this is an offering that we have. For those of you who are attending, if you're interested in any of these offerings, please ping in the group or reach out to us, and we'd be happy to do a separate call with you to talk a little bit further about how you can benefit from this offering. And that's the Why Royal Cyber. So we are a mid-sized organization. We are global and local. We have a headquartered in Chicago, but we have a global presence. We have a big presence in Texas and Houston. We are working with clients like Mattress Firm. We are working with clients like Texas Roadhouse and other clients as well. And we have clients in other geographies and other areas as well. We are working with banking, finance, hospitality, retail, education, supply chain, etc. We're working with a lot of clients in a lot of domains. We would love to partner with you to help you guys out as well. We believe in strategic partnership. We're not a staffing company. We're not looking to just place people and forget. We're looking for strategic partnership and alliances. We build solutions based on customers' pain points. We have a lot of frameworks and assets that can be used to quickly add value, quickly realize value. And we have consultants on site, onshore, and offshore that can help implement those solutions and gain value. We are also a licensed reseller. Because we are business partners with ServiceNow and with other technology companies, we we receive licensing at a discounted price and we pass on that discount to our clients. So these are some of the reasons why, if you're attending this call and if you've liked what you've seen, these are some of the reasons why you should work with Royal Cyber. All right, next slide, Rahul. Okay, I think that concludes the presentation. Zargam, if we can open it up to Q&A, I think there are some questions that are already asked. Let's quickly take a look. So for those of you who are in the meeting, if you have any questions, there is a Q&A section in the meeting where you can ping and ask any questions you would like, and we'll take a few minutes, we'll answer those questions. Okay, looks like we don't have any questions. I think that's fine. Um, Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining. And looking forward to seeing you in our next event. Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.